All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. All right, I'm not gonna pretend like I am not I'm not one of these shorts being squeezed out here. Luckily, it's not as bad as it could have been. All right, I was out of I'm not gonna say a decent chunk of the position. All right, because I could have taken a lot more off the table. I did not. All right, I have 15 December 16 250 QQQ puts. Those are down 20%. All right, that's not sexy. Not sexy at all. I'm going to hold through those because I do believe those are going to end up paying out pretty dang big. All right. And I am going to say right now, this target is being hit right now. This uptrend or this downtrend break target that I made you guys aware about on Webull this morning was it is being hit as we speak. All right. We are just coming shy of it. All right. So I'm going to give you guys an unbiased review of the technical setup we're rocking with right now. All right, because there's something that I saw, or not that I see now that I didn't see, and I don't know if it was my bias blinding me to this. I still think it does make perfect sense for you to end up coming down and smashing the lows we even hit the other day. But I do want to point out on SPY and QQQ, you do have a bullish divergence going on, and that is something that Again, I don't know if this was my bias just not showing me this thing. I have no idea. All right. But clear as day, you made a lower low there and a higher high there. All right. You come over to SPY, you have the same exact thing going on over there. It formed on this day right here. But I'm just going to focus your attention, or I'm going to bring your attention to what's going on here. What the hell? We have 57 million volume while we're up 3%. We're down 1.5% over here on 153 million volume. All right, there's most likely going to be that volume. Well, not most likely. There's pretty much guaranteed going to be this volume spike into the end of the day. We're going to have to see where the volume is carrying it. All right. But I do want to point out, all right, like this was a bear trap and followed by a bull trap. All right. I pointed out in the weekly update here on the channel that dealers only make money when everyone loses money. They literally, their job is to take people's money. All right. So when people are on heavier on one side of the trade, I mean, it's logical for them to try and take their money. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here, right? We have an $11 fucking day, guys. That is crazy. When was the last time we had an $11 day? We had a $7 day here. Holy crap. All right, I do want to point out, though, every time you got a green candle like this, or not every time, but twice you got a green candle like this, in this downtrend, yeah, it literally ended up being a bull trap, right? And I am going to bring you guys back to what is going on here on QQQ. All right, you did get your close underneath there. All right, you literally got your close underneath the 200 weekly in May. Past two times, yeah, within 3 weeks, you did end up having that 20 to 30% move down. I'm not saying this is going to be any different from that. I'm still thinking it is not going to be any different from that. But I do want to highlight with an unbiased, I want to unbiasedly highlight the technical setup right now. All right, like the weekly right here, you are crossing up in the stochastic. Okay, this can provide some tricks. I do want to point out that I mean, it could be like this where we get 1 to 2 weeks of upside. I highly doubt that's going to be the case. Highly doubt that's going to be the case. Honestly, I do think this is going to be a trick. I don't think we are going to start. I don't think this was bottom. All right, I really don't. And it's strictly because, like, hey guys, the monthly time frame does suggest we are going lower in the month of October. All right, the weekly time frame, I'm just saying, guys, you did close underneath this. All right, like maybe that was the biggest trap of all time. All right, that was literally the purpose of me buying the December 16s. I don't want any fuckery. I want to be able to capture the whole move. All right, yes, they're down like 20 something percent right now. That's fine. Okay, that is perfectly fine. I might even add more eventually. All right, well, not eventually, whenever the time comes. But I want to highlight that you have divergence playing out. All right, this thing will most likely be rug pulled at some point. This is the target for a downtrend break that I had called out on a Webull. All right, we can pull that up right here. Was this it right here? Or was it that? I think it was that. Or it was this. It might have been this. I have no idea. It was one of those starting points right there. Oh, it was definitely this one then. All right, so we'll go right there. Go right there. And yeah, you like, honestly, I thought you weren't going to end up breaking out. You like literally had 3 wicks off of there. I thought it was looking very likely that you would not end up breaking that. And at the same time, you had 3-minute divergences continuing to form. Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is a trap. All right. This is a trap. The volume does not suggest like this move is being supported. All right, you got QQ and SPY with both just significantly, especially SPY, okay? Especially SPY, all right? Like, I don't even care what volume comes in at the end of the day. What I will say, you do have this inclining volume supporting that, all right? Maybe they are trying to switch the trend. Like, that's what I'm saying. I am bringing an unbiased technical review of the setup right now, all right? I'm trying my best to leave my bias out of it. I am down, all right? I was one of the shorts getting squeezed today. Wasn't as bad as it could have been because I did get to cut the October 21st on the dip this morning, which was a pretty quick one. All right, got eaten up pretty dang quick right there. But again, I mean, I practiced bad trade management today, straight up. I honestly, I could have taken myself out of those November puts too. Okay, there was no reason to do so. There was no reason to stay in when I had factors suggesting that we were going to be going up. This is like a clear example of terrible trade management. All right, straight up, you got it right here. Boom, bop, bing, boop, pow. This is like honestly what was getting me nervous this morning. And I mean, I was right to end up cutting what I did. But at the same time, all right, I could have set myself up a lot better for this move here. All right, instead of just bag holding throughout it. And I mean, I'm not going to sell what I got left. Okay, I got the December puts and I also have the November puts. I will be adding them back. Okay, I have already added back some of the positions that I had caught in the October puts. All right, and I just moved those into November. All right, so right now all I have is I think they're November 2nd and then December 16 puts. All right, and they are actually all QQQ right now. All right, I don't have any SPY puts right now, so I will be focusing on QQQ. But I will say the technicals on SPY seem to do a lot better. All right, they are more accurate in my personal opinion. All right, but yeah, guys, I still think this is a trap. All right, like, and I could be completely wrong here. I really can. I can. All right. Don't discount that. But I mean, I'm just gonna highlight, like, first of all, I haven't been wrong in a very long time. All right. I do believe that if I just don't sell, I do believe those December, like, they really are gonna absolutely print. I still do believe we're going much lower in October. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna say much lower, but we're going lower. This candle suggests we are going lower. The monthly time frame will be respected over all other time frames. All right, so that's like, honestly, that's the biggest indication to me that this is a trap. Okay, and even if we do get a couple day rally, I don't think this is going to end up playing out like many of the bulls in the Weeble comment sections are thinking. Okay, I really don't. Okay, like, they're pretty much shitting on bears right now. I'm gonna be straight up. There's no fundamental reason for this thing to be going up. All right, we're nowhere close to being done. Like, the B of E literally demonstrated, like, that holy shit, if we don't start hiking shit up, like, we are going to have a financial crisis. Well, how long do you think it's going to take for that to come over here? Like, let's be completely real. All right, it's not the best look. Okay, it's not the best look at all, and things really are grinding. All right, and whenever this bull trap runs out, yeah, I think it's going to be followed by new lows, like, straight up. All right. Now, again, all right, I am literally in puts right now. All right, so keep that in mind. I'm trying to keep a bearish bias out of it. Like, we do all know that there's no fundamental reason for this thing to be going up. There's literally not. All right, but straight up, I mean, like, we can actually go over some Elliott wave right now, and I could be completely wrong about all this. But I am just about done with my book. So maybe it is time to start adding some speculation here, and this is also what was actually this is what was kind of scaring me, okay, about being in the puts. All right, this morning, like, I debated making a video about this. All right, and I do believe we have extensions here. This is one giant extension. But straight up, all right, straight up, guys, this fifth wave could have, like, finished up. This could be it, okay, and then we could start a corrective wave that could go something like this. All right, it could. Okay, I'm not going to say it's not there. All right, I'm not going to say it's not there at all. I don't think that's going to be the case. And that's why I don't think anybody really should be trading off of Elliott wave. Okay, you really should not be. But it would go something like that. And I also don't know if this extension right here makes sense to me because number one right here, the first wave would be the longest wave, and that's a rule in Elliott wave. It can't be the longest wave. All right. So, I mean, I'm just saying, guys, I still think this is a trap. I really don't think this is not a trap. I do think we're going, and even like, and I could be completely wrong. Okay. There's like Elliott Wave YouTubers out there. All right. Go follow those guys. Don't take my Elliott Wave, my wave count serious. Just don't. Okay. I literally just read the Elliott Wave book, and that was about it. Actually, it is called Elliott Wave Principle, Frost and Pressure. All right, introduced by Charles J. Collins. Okay, and is literally just going off of Mr. Elliott's wave theory. All right, and I'm just saying, guys, like that's what's scaring me. Like that fifth wave on the actual wave, not the sub wave count, but the actual wave count, the impulse wave there. This looks like, yeah, we had a pretty fucking extended fifth right there. All right. But if you do apply the extension, then maybe it didn't end up playing out. And that's why I'm saying, like, you really can't trade off Elliott Wave. Anybody who's trading off Elliott Wave, most likely not going to consistently win, okay? It is literally a speculative tool, and it's nothing else besides that, all right? But yeah, bringing it back. I mean, I'm just saying, guys, you just continuously see these divergences pop up, okay? You were seeing them back here. You were seeing them over here. You were seeing them right here. You got another one right here. I'm just saying, guys, someone wants this thing up, okay? And why? Well, the only thing that really makes sense is they want to take more people's money, all right? This is a bear market. I want to point out what Sebastian had said in his weekly report, which was, well, I don't know if it was the weekly report. It was one of them. But he mentioned that, hey, we're in phase 2 of the bear market, and this is when technicals just aren't as reliable, all right? He did say the phase 3 of the bear market, technicals would be more reliable than this phase. I am excited about that. All right. But that's something we also have to keep in mind. Okay. But all in all, we did have technicals suggesting that we would get this upside. I just practiced bad trade management. That's on me. That was 100% on me. But I do want to remind everyone, all right, this is like not a lot of money compared to what we have made off of these moves. Okay. Like straight up since the top over here, like, no, I mean, I'm going to be honest. My account's more than doubled, and $5,000, that sucks. It sucks ass. All right. But at the same time, it's nothing compared to that. And that's what I'm fine with. All right. There's some leeway there. I hope you guys have some leeway as well, because, like, you know, I mean, it's good to have that leeway because it's just less stress, and stress leads to bad decisions. I literally made several bad decisions today, adding puts back strictly because of FOMO. It was literally like, okay, no, I want to try and time this top. And I did mention I was going to be doing that. I was going to be adding it, laddering in. All right. Actually, let me hang on. Let me add some more, guys. Let me add some more. I mean, but am I making a bad decision? I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know. Am I making a bad decision right now, guys? We're gonna completely we're gonna do this. We're gonna add 5 Decembers here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to add 5 Decembers here, all right? Because worst case scenario, they have time to play out, all right? I still do believe this is a trap, all right? Wow, that is so much less than 5 Decembers were at the lows. There we go, all right? We got 20 December 16, 250 puts on QQQ, all right? And then we have some November 2nd puts as well on top of those. But honestly, guys, like, I mean, I do believe those are going to perform, but like worst case scenario, all right, worst case scenario, we get squeezed a bit more and the Decembers end up saving my ass. I don't know. Okay. I have no idea. This is strictly why I was playing the Decembers over just loading the boat on the November ones or more October 21st ones. And that's just why, okay, this was something that was on the table, and I'm going to reiterate what I said like multiple times throughout this. I practiced terrible trade management today. All right. There's no denying it. Like this was fully like, to me, like my gut was telling me this was going to happen, because like, why am I going to ignore the warning signs? I talk constantly on this channel about not ignoring the warning signs because you're most likely going to get reamed. I got reamed today. All right. There's no denying it. I still think I'm going to come out winning. All right. But like straight up, this could have provided me with a way better entry than what I set myself up for. But yeah, guys, we are hitting our target right here that I did announce. We do have the hourly close over, which, I mean, I guess you could call it there. I guess you call it there. I guess it wasn't the most playable thing, but I mean, even if you did wait for that close, you did get a solid $2 move to the upside. But yeah, guys, I'm just saying, like, it really is, it's looking like a trap. Okay. This is what I warned was on the table. All right. I'm not going to say I mentioned that it was the most likely situation. I mentioned that the most likely situation was a gap down from fear. And it looks like we did start off with that, but we did not end the morning off with that. But yeah, guys, don't be surprised if we do end up gapping down tomorrow. But again, I mean, we don't have to, but like, just look at what happened here. This is kind of like the same exact thing. Look at this. You gap down, you come up, you're up. All right. You run all day. All right. Let's see how big this move was from open. There's a 2% move right there. And then you gap down and they trapped all the bulls. Okay, I'm just saying, guys, this very well could be what happened. All right, and you did have this inclining volume here. You had a volume spike on this big ass candle right here. All right, that could be what's happening. Okay, you had the declining volume just as you did it over in that day right here. And then, like, I mean, the volume is stepping in. I'm not gonna say this volume isn't supporting this move right here. But if you come over the daily time frame and SPY, like, I'm serious, guys, this just looks so trap worthy. It really does. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're up 3% on 60 million volume compared to this day where you had 153 million volume and you're only down 1.5%. Like, I understand, okay, it was at the June lows, but like the majority of the volume on that day was selling volume. Like, what the hell is this? This is literally a massive selling volume spike, okay? So, I mean, I'm just going to reiterate one more time. I do believe this is a trap. I don't have a crystal ball. Okay, that's why I announced at the beginning of this video, hey, I'm trying my hardest out here to come at you guys with an unbiased technical review of the setup, all right? And I do believe I did accomplish that with this video, all right? We will go over Mr. VIX one more time. We will actually call out that there is a bullish divergence here on Mr. VIX. Let's see, what do we got on the 4-hour time frame? There's no the bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the opposite of the SPY setup. And yeah, I know you're getting your buy signal here going off the CCI. You got that crossing up, and you have the bullish divergence also on the RSI down there. But again, guys, I mean, I'm just saying, it still doesn't make sense. Any rally that comes out, it will be a bull trap. Okay, you are going to come down and make new lows. There's like no fundamental reason for you to hold here. There really is not. All right. At the same time, what I just pointed out about the volume here, that was a very sloppy arrow here. I'm just saying, guys, it doesn't make sense. Okay, it really doesn't make sense with the current condition. All right. I will point out that there was a piece of news that I saw today that said, I'm paraphrasing here, the UN is calling on world leaders to, or other feds. Yeah, the UN Fed is calling on other feds around the world to pause rate hikes. I don't think they are going to pause rate hikes. I'm just saying, guys, that would make everything worse. Maybe that is why you were rallying. Again, I'm still going to reiterate it, like low volume rally here. All right. I really don't think this is I don't think it's too solid here. I'm just saying, I really don't. You had this massive day right here off of low volume. And yeah, look what happened. It was literally a bull trap. And then 2 days later, you died. All right. I'm not saying this could be any different. I'm not saying I'm not going to say it's anything other than a bull trap. I'm going to stand by that, actually. Like, this is not a bull trap. That is, like, honestly, my firm belief here. This is a bull trap. All right. I'm not saying this is bottom. All right, guys. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.